Ooh, it's getting colder. It's getting colder each day. Thankfully, I have my little hat. Otherwise, I'd be freezing. Hello, my name is Melrose, and today is day 9, or not day 9, day 10 of the daily October challenge. Today, I will be drawing one of my OCs named Limbo. Limbo here is neither alive or dead. It is neither a god or a demon. It is its own being, in a way. No one really knows who represents Limbo, as it seems like they're a walking carcass. All they know is that Limbo carries the old belt that carries themselves in a little stone. Their job is to remove any souls that are not fit for either reincarnation or fit for death. They remove them and place them into this limbo world. Funny, huh? Very creative. But the process of it's vile in a way. So what Limbo does is they first go to these unfitted creatures, and with a simple graze of their hands, they end up swapping souls with something else that is more fitting for the world, like, let's say, a plant. A tree, in fact, actually. As soon as Limbo touches this person, like on the face, their soul is swapped with the tree, and their body contorts, twists, burst open until they become this new tree. And it goes 50-50 whether they become an actual tree or they became a fleshy tree. And the soul of this damned are being placed into this limbo realm. And you think it's like a quick, painless death, when in reality it is an excruciating, painful death. Well, not really death, actually. It's more like a excruciating, painful transportation, as they are no longer, alive or dead. Now, originally, for Limbo's design, it was originally just a looks like a normal human being. But I decided to, tweak it just a little bit, just so I can make it look more inhuman, basically. As you can see, the ears, it has deer ears, those type of things. And especially I saw this one reference, and I love it. That reference I saw on the side, it was by a golden scarab beetle. What was it called? I have it here on the side right now. Is Golden Scarab by Denise Henderson. You can find them on ArtStation. I will leave the link below. If you hear screaming if you hear stuff in the background, please ignore it. That is my family. But yeah, as I was saying, I used their reference to, in reference of this monstrous athletic creatures, and I really wanted to make Limbo somewhat intimidating, but not as like a creature that you should be fearing. Limbo isn't really a villain or a good guy. It's just a neutral deity, I guess. They're neutral, so they don't really see you as its plaything, or they see you as something worth protecting. They just do what they think is best. They just do what they believe they need to do. And so I swapped out the body proportion into this long limb that are more fitting for running and such, because they travel a lot. I try not to copy so much of the reference here for the golden scarab. I try to use like the vaguest part here and there. I didn't put the gloves on them because like it's to reference that that a single touch you're gone. But they, no matter how much they hold themselves, they cannot really feel it. They cannot. They're not swapped, no matter how much they try. And that's the sad part, but that's just how they are. What else to say about this? About Limbo? They like to dress fancy a little bit. Obviously, they are walking carcass, so their bodies are. Thank you, truck in the background. So they're a walking carcass, so their body is like there's barely enough meat and guts in there, so they have this clothing to cover it, so they look at least decent enough to be viewed. Their mask, it was originally a wooden mask, but because of how much I draw them, like it's not the same. So I like to think that their mask has become their face. So it's no longer like wooden, it is organic, and it moves each time like slowly but surely. They contort, they move like worms in a way. Not maggots, but worms, just slowly. And no one really realized it yet. But yeah, it's so much easier to explain like that. It's so much easier to explain that way instead of like having to draw over and over the same way. I can just draw it organically without worrying about it keeping the same feature. It's just they can have it be organic. They can just have it move this way and that way, entwined to each other. The only thing that does have to keep the same is the front part that looks like a face hugger. Hehe. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm still working on how to properly, edit the audios here and there. And I'm using like this cheap webcam microphone, which is a single touch can just, make it terrible. And it always creaks and cracks each time. And also like, my own speaking issue, like a little bit of lips that I don't make that, sound. But I'm trying my best, and that's all I got for today. Hope you have a great day.